We good.
Good morning and welcome to NFL Gameline. I'm here with GoGo Earl Rush and the coolest uncle in the world, my uncle Larry Ables.
What's up, Neal?
Today we're just gonna pick our games like we usually pick, and we always say we're not pros. It's for fun and to talk trash. But the first game we're gonna have was Bills versus the Commanders. Uh, GoGo Earl, who do you have in this game?
I got the Commanders.
Three in a row. Three in a row.
Let me. What's the word I want to say? I have I have an upset pick every week, so that just happened to be it. I know the Commanders still are some trash, but I think they'll win this week.
Okay, Larry, who do you have?
I was counting on going against Earl on this one. And Neal, I called him out on the show last week because they had, I had to tell the guys that he's picked the Commanders every week this week, every week this year. So I'm going with the Commanders too. I think they'll beat Buffalo. I think Buffalo's up and down, and with the bad weather, I don't think they're going to get off to a good start today. And hopefully Washington will run the ball on them. So I'm looking for Washington to win.
I'm going with the Commanders as well. I actually agree with you said, Larry, that I think that the defense is pretty much hold Buffalo because, like you said, they've been going up and down. And the Commanders' offense isn't bad, but they seem to know how to score. And I think they will put up some points and win the game. The next game we have is the Chargers versus the Vikings in Minnesota. Who do you have, Larry?
I'm going to go with the Vikings to win this game. I think they'll pull it off. They're both teams are desperate, but I don't have faith in the Chargers' ability to stop anybody, and I look for the Vikings to play well at home today.
GoGo Earl, who do you have?
Both of the teams are sorry, Father. Shucks. I mean, San Diego can score, but they can't stop nobody. Their coach is the worst in the world. Their coach is the worst coach in the NFL. Let me go with San Diego. What the heck? I'll go to Chargers, Los Angeles Chargers.
Well, okay. Well, I'm going with the Vikings. Both of them are some bums, but I always go with the home team when it's throw up in the air. So I'm going with the Vikings. The next game we have is the Eagles versus the Buccaneers. GoGo Earl, better known as the sports doctor. Who do you have?
It's hard for me to go against the Eagles. I tell you, the Tampa could upset them, but I'm going with the Eagles. I just think that they have the better quarterback. I usually vote for the teams that have the better quarterbacks.
Okay, Larry, who do you have?
Well, this was the one game I told you early on, and I noticed Earl kind of hesitated the last time. The last game, it took him a minute to come up with a pick, but this is the game that was easy for me. I'm going with Philadelphia all the way.
I'm going with Philly as well. I think they're one of the best teams in the NFC right now, so I'm going with the Eagles. The next game we have the Rams versus the Bengals in Cincinnati. Who do you have, Larry?
I'm going to go with the Rams to win that game.
Okay.
I'm not sure that the quarterback is going to be able to play for the Bengals, and even if he does play, they haven't been scoring that much. And I look for the Rams to go on the road and win that game.
Who do you have, Earl?
No, I don't have the Rams. Who? I'm not going with the Rams. I'm going with the other team. Dementia. I can't even remember who the other team is.
The Bengals.
Yeah, Bengals. Yeah. But the pick, Larry pick is a good pick, but I just can't. No, I'm staying with my pick.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Rams, and I usually pick the home team. But Burrow, if I believe he's not playing, and if he's not playing, he wasn't playing good anyway. So
they said Burrow wasn't playing.
No, they haven't said that yet. but he limped off the field at the end of last week's game.
I can't see the Rams going in on the road like that.
Yeah, we need some differences, you know. I noticed Neal is picking whatever teams I pick. He's figured it out.
Nah. Nah.
Look that way. I only go by the stats. So look that way. Y'all both 5-0. Right? What's enough?
Well, last week I was able to pick before my uncle, so I was picking my teams. Yeah, I have being the host. I have to pick after everyone.
Oh,
so.
Yeah. Last week I was picking the teams that you picked. You got me.
No, last week you was trying to pick the teams that I wasn't picking. All right. I mean, we got 4 more games left, right?
It's 2 more.
How many games has he said so far?
4.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The next games we have the Steelers versus the Raiders in Las Vegas. Who do you have, Larry?
Oh, this one is hard for me. I'm going to go with Pittsburgh.
Who do you have, Sports Doctor?
I'm going with the Raiders.
Well, I've been going with Pittsburgh and we've been ups and down the whole season. I'm sticking with Pittsburgh. I like the coach. I mean, I just think that he always has his teams ready to play, so I'm going with the Steelers. The next game we have is the Saints versus the Packers. Who do you have, Sports Doctor?
Where are they playing?
In Green Bay.
I'm picking the Saints.
Okay.
Yeah, the boy from Green Bay, you know, David on Real Fellas Talk Sports talking about, oh, he looked really, really good, man. That dude's a bum, man. He's been playing well. Though. It should have took him 3 years to finally get to a game with the Packers. I don't care whether they had Aaron Rodgers or not. He rolled.
Who do you have, LA?
Oh man, this one is tough for me again. Gosh, I'm gonna go with Green Bay.
Okay, I was going with the home team as well. It's funny because they all are like, you can toss it in the air and see who's going to win with these picks. So, but yeah, this is one of my home team picks right here with the Packers.
I was suspect about the Packers, but I don't really feel that strong about the Saints either.
Okay,
so
yeah.
These are some tough games.
Is the Saints undefeated this year?
No,
I don't know what their record is. It's about I'll look real quick. I know it's about 7 teams in the NFC that are undefeated though.
I think they lost one, if I'm correct.
Let me see.
Okay.
No, they 2-0.
Yeah.
Green
They got a
Bay
defense, man. They don't have no quarterback.
Green Bay 1-1.
The Saints have a defense. They don't have no quarterback, but they got a defense.
That was my struggle. I was trying to think of who their quarterback is.
I didn't know who their quarterback was.
There you go.
And I looked it up.
Carr for the Raiders.
Yeah, for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's not that bad though. I mean,
their running back is the one that I think is hurt though. Or is he back yet? Kamara.
He's suspended till I think next week or hurt or something.
Okay.
He can't. He's out for 4 weeks. He might not be suspended, but he can't play until after next week.
Okay. That's what I think is key for them. He a beast.
That's what made me lean toward Pittsburgh. Had he been there, I would have definitely picked the Saints. I mean, toward Green Bay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess that's about it. We've made our picks. We'll find out. I know 2 of the games are actually on Monday, so we have to wait for both of those games to be over tonight.
I don't like the doubleheader stuff on Monday night. I don't like it.
I don't get it. I don't even get it anyway.
I don't get the Peyton Manning and his brother, Stephen A. and whoever he talks to, and all these other people while the real game is on. I think that's dumb too.
Somebody's watching.
They just not will have us on there. They're gonna do that.
Hey, they can have it. Somebody's watching it.
I don't get Thursday night games. They could do away with them till at least Thanksgiving, as far as I'm concerned.
I agree with you, Larry.
So they can be college on Thursday.
It's just too much, man. It's just too much.
It messes me up with fantasy and everything, man. When we're trying, we leaving players in. I didn't know. They had a game Thursday.
So. You play Thursday?
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, that's it. Do we have any more?
Well, that's it.
All right.
Earl, you've gone against. You can make a big move this week.
Yeah.
You've gone against us like on at least 3 games.
We'll see. It would be nice if I could.
You
by yourself on 4 games here.
4 games?
Yeah.
You picked the Chargers. You picked the Bengals, the Raiders, and the Saints.
Yeah.
Every dog has their days. Maybe it'll be my week this day. Roof, roof.
If you hit on those 4, you'll take over the lead and have your rightful place in first place.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning. We'll see. It's gotten to the point that's obviously Neal and others think that I'm a joke. So
no, I do not think you're a joke. Hey, Earl, it's funny. One thing that I know you're not a joke because you've been my uncle's friend for a lifetime. So I know you ain't no joke.
You remember last year when we started doing this, you won a couple of games early, and Neal just texted me, the sports doctor. You got out to a good start last year. And we had picked against you, and he just texted me, the sports doctor.
He'll be texting you. He'll be texting you again. I'm winning. I am winning this year because I don't have no money to take nobody out for dinner.
Yeah, because you the one brought it up too.
I know it because I know I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get you and Larry to take me out place. That's all. It's all good.
Oh, I forgot about that. I got to pay more attention now.
Yeah. You got to pick it against Cincinnati. Come on, what's wrong with y'all, man? If Joe Burrows if any of the hype that's been hyped on him, he ain't losing this game because he's been looking like trash the last couple of weeks. He got to come out of this.
He'll come
out of this week. They in trouble for sure.
Yeah, they might be in trouble.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. That's all we can do. Let's see.
That's all we can do.
I don't think Buffalo. Yeah, I think the Commanders can beat. I'm not impressed with Buffalo, and I don't know why. They haven't played any worse than they know any. For the last couple of years, they've been pretty good. They haven't really been stinking. I don't know why, but I just don't like them this year.
I'm thinking Washington may have figured out. I think they got to do it on offense. I thought last week that the offensive coordinator, with all the hype, threw the ball 30 times in the first half. He thought he had Patrick Mahomes back there. Once he started running the ball, and they got a decent running back. And they
got 2 decent teams.
Yeah, they need to figure out how to get Gibson the ball in some space sometime. So if he adjusts to his talent, I think they can do okay, and the defense can hold Buffalo in check.
That's the thing. The defense got to be woke early. They can't wait until, let's now play after we down by a lot of points.
Well, if the offense can keep Buffalo's offense off the field long enough, to minimize their opportunities, that's what I'm looking for. I think they can stop them enough if they don't have to be out there all, so many times.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me go and take my nap before for the game to come on. All right. Well, we'll have the scores. Do we have any games tomorrow? Do we have any games that we picked? Any of those tomorrow?
Yeah,
the Bengals game is tomorrow.
That's just one.
I don't know. I just know that's tomorrow. I don't know. It might be another.
Okay. Yeah, I need to check. I know I picked at least one of them.
I have Burrows on my fantasy team, and I had to make a decision today. I couldn't wait till game time. So I had to sit him and pay my other quarterback.
Did you sit him?
Yeah.
Did they say might not play?
They didn't say, but he limped off the field at the end of last week's game. So that's the I don't know whether he's going to play or not. So if he was playing if the game was today, I would get information.
I'll tell you whether he's playing or not. What's the sport point spread?
Oh, I don't even know.
The Vegas knows whether he's going to play or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know. They know injuries and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he hasn't been ruled out.
No, I just asked you does anyone know what the point spread is?
I'm getting ready to look right now.
I just think the Rams defensive line gonna get after him.
What?
They do have Donald.
Remember, he made Gino say, "Oh my God."
Girls ain't no girl like Gino.
No offense to our lady viewers out there. The Bengals are 2.5-point favorites.
He's not playing.
That to me makes me think that Vegas is not sure, or what's really happening is people betting are not sure.
If he was gonna play, they would have at least be up by 3. We'll see. I don't know.
A lot of times they adjust their odds on how people bet too. That's I don't know what it was earlier in the week.
Sure. But Cincinnati better hope he plays. That's all I can tell you.
Cowboys are favored by 12.5.
That's little.
Over who?
The Cardinals. The Cardinals.
Are they in Dallas?
No, they in Phoenix.
And the Chiefs are favored by 12.5 over the Bears at Kansas City. I always, of course, this is just for fun, but I never like to take a pro team that's getting double digits. That's risky in a pro game to me.
I'd take that Kansas City bet.
But that's what I was about to say. That one.
The Bears are horrible. And I don't
they
know.
Seem to be in disarray.
Yeah,
they're horrible. They're horrible. And I'm disappointed in the quarterback. I know he don't have no help, and the coach ain't the brightest in the world, but they just look horrible. They just look bad.
Like Chris is a big fan. He lives over there by you. Grew up over there by you.
Say that again.
My friend Chris, that grew up over there by you.
Oh yeah.
He's a Bears fan, so he's probably going through right there.
It's crazy, man. All right, guys.
So before we sign off, I guess we have to tell our viewers to tune into our other program on the Real Fellas Sports Network, Real Fellas Talk Sports, Wednesday at 8 p.m., where I'll be the host.
Oh, yeah, Larry's the host this week. All right. Let me be on good behavior. I don't want to mess up Larry's show.
But I want you to be yourself. And I'm not the only one. America wants that too.
Yeah.
Take us out, Earl.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here, and thanks Neal Abels for hosting the show today, and Mr. Larry Abels, for coming on the show. Let me reiterate: these guys are both busy. They have real lives, so when they come on these shows, I really appreciate it. I'm the only one who lacks a life. That's why I do all these shows. These guys have a life, so I appreciate them coming on.
But this is a part of it right here. This is a part of our lives.
Yep.
Very delightful, fun part.
That Larry's good, ain't he, Neal? He good.
Hey, I learned for the best.
I see why he work with people. He's good. And the way he is, unless you're really sharp or whatever, you don't know whether he's being real or not. he does it so cool, like, you know. But the average kid was he's good.
See, Earl, what you don't understand is this: the Abels in us. That's what makes us cool. That's the Abels.
I can't. I'm not gonna argue with. I'm not gonna argue with. You know, a lot of the parents ask me, why do you like Larry so much? I never could beat Larry in anything. No,
That's not true.
Nothing. We played chess for about 5 years in the summertime. He maybe in the third year he let me win one game. He just felt sorry. He just felt sorry for me. I'm talking about we was on chess for about 3 years straight. I never could beat him. I guess he was always smarter than me. Man. All right. Nobody wants to hear about chess. They want to know about the scores. We got all the scores. We're going to wrap it up right now. And on behalf of Neal Abels, Larry Abels, and myself, Earl Rush, we're not going to tell you who to bet on. We're just going to tell you who we think is going to win. So hope to see you guys next Sunday. And you guys have a great, blessed day. We're out of here.